American West is a mother lode of legends and stories of friendship and courage. A romantic and exciting time to be remembered. Travel along with the old cowboy as he shares stories, poems, and music about the American West. Now, here he is, the old cowboy, J.C. Holsey.
Howdy, folks. I'm the old cowboy. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Wild West Showdown. I've been chewing on something lately, and it's something that I think all authors ponder about from time to time. Maybe you've chewed on this same thought. What is it that makes a great story? What is it that drives a reader to stay up till 6 in the morning with work the next day to finish their latest book? What magic formula keeps the reader turning those pages and continuing to read a story that's fictional? Is it escape? Is it addiction? What is it that causes this? Well, I ain't no doctor, but I believe it's the story. The way a writer can weave words together and make a book completely engrossing. The way, just like a puppeteer, he can manipulate those characters to interact with each other and solve problems. He can further the plot and make the story blossom. You know, it's said that some writers have a gift for words. But you know what I think? I think every single one of us has a talent to tell stories. But how do we unlock it? That's the key. I think the answer to that question is simple. Simply tell the story. Write a story, and before long you'll find that you've started to grasp the power of your storytelling abilities. You'll start to hear the characters talking in your head. You'll start to understand their personalities. And before you know it, you'll find that you're addicted to writing. And from there on, you'll be hooked. Why don't you give it a try? Now let's get on with the show. Billy Yates entitled, These Old Walls.
Sitting in a room that's falling down, watching all the memories gather round. There sits Mama's rocking chair, here comes Daddy down the stairs. There's so much in this house to recall. These old walls have seen it all. These old walls could talk. They could cry for an hour without saying a word. They tell about the good times, or sing the saddest song you've ever heard. Back to yesterday when they were standing tall. These old walls have seen it all. The old oak tree still standing by the door, with broken boards we used to call. A lot has changed along the way, but some things seem to stay the same. Those pictures from the past will linger on. Without walls, this house is still home. These old walls can talk. They cry for an hour without saying. Sing the saddest song you've ever heard. Take you back to yesterday when they were standing tall. These old walls have seen it all. Take you back to yesterday.
Thank you so much, Billy, for that. And after that one, I just have to play another one. This is Carolyn Martin with The Waltz You Saved for Me. Now, how about that, folks? Back-to-back country music, just like the good old days. Speaking of the good old days, some folks call them good, some folks call them bad, which I reckon there was some good ones and there was some bad ones. Anyway, when I was a kid struggling with a radio dial in my car, searching for some country music, I had to settle for rockabilly or doo-wop, which at that time I didn't care much for. I wanted some good, pure country music. With the stuff on the radio and TV today that they're calling country music, makes me miss that doo-wop and rockabilly. On the way home from an event Saturday, I tuned into 3 stations that billed themselves as the #1 new country station. Let me tell you something, folks. I don't particularly care for the new country. I prefer the good old-time, down-home country sound that even in my neck of the woods, where they bill themselves as classic country, is drifting over to that new sound. Here's one I think you'll enjoy. Belinda Gale singing Feather Quilt.
that he wore is still hanging